Did that scare you? No? Did you turn it off already? Yeah.
No, come back. Please. Watch the episode. You're beeping.
I love being a diabetic. It's so much fun.
You know, she can spontaneously combust at any moment.
Whether that be from flames or a lack of insulin.
Hi, guys. My name is Amanda.
And I'm Sophia.
We gotta redo that.
And welcome to ZomBabes.
I hate that.
Then do it right.
Hi, guys. My name is Amanda.
And I'm Sophia.
And welcome to ZomBabes.
Where every theory is valid.
Except for Flat Earth.
Y'all can go.
I actually watched the video first. Please.
Find a new theory with us.
Please, find a new one, because that one's bad. So how you doing?
You know, living the dream. Just had a really thick-ass burger. I'm very full. I could take a nap right now, but that's why I'm having my little bevy to wake me up.
I am right there with you.
Mine's not caffeine. Mine is a different friend, but...
Mine is caffeine.
Cheers, queens. Think.
Ting! So, today, we're going to do a little bit of a lighter episode because I feel like we've had a little bit of a heavy episode lately. And this, well, I say lighter. This one's about sleep paralysis.
Not light at all. I'm actually so fucking scared right now. Okay, quick pause. I listened to an episode of Creeps and Crimes, and they talked about a specific sleep paralysis demon.
Yep.
And I was visited by that man that same night.
You're fucking joking.
I don't know. For real, because I kept waking myself up. I wasn't actually like sleep paralysized, but I would...
Sleep paralyzed?
But I would wake up and I would see the shadow of a hat. And then I would
the
force
hat man?
Yes, dude. And after watching that episode, I was like, I can't. And there was literally 3 nights after I listened to that episode that I could not get him out of my brain while I was getting ready to go to bed. And I had to distract myself so hard. I fucked up my sleep schedule so bad. I'm terrified for this. And I hate that we waited to be the last fucking recording of the day because what the fuck?
But I'm glad I waited for the best one. Are you just so excited?
Can I resign?
No. You're literally you're a third of this. So, I'm just going to get into it. If you've ever woken up and couldn't move, couldn't scream, and felt like something was in the room with you, congratulations. You survived one of the most terrifying human experiences ever. Sleep paralysis. Let's talk about it.
No thanks.
Have you ever actually had sleep paralysis?
Not that I can vividly remember.
It fucking sucks.
So I've heard.
I used to get it regularly. Daily. Whether I was going to bed at night, whether I was taking a nap, I would either get sleep paralysis as I was falling asleep or when I was waking up.
So I don't know if it would be considered sleep paralysis, but there were definitely moments where I felt like I was awake and I would see something. But in my head, I refused to move because if I moved, they would see me. And so I don't think I tried to move, but I don't know if I was able to move.
Yeah, mine would be
and then I would fall back asleep.
How do you go back to sleep?
Because I have mental illness. I can fall asleep anywhere. Someone's staring at me in the closet. They don't exist anymore.
Me. What the fuck?
I will sleep anywhere, in any setting.
I can't do that because I've had sleep paralysis so many times, but there haven't been... There's a handful of times where it's been creepy. It's not every time that it's creepy.
Okay.
It's not every time where I'm like, oh, something's in the room with me.
Yeah, that's comforting. That's comforting.
Yeah. But it would be I would wake up and I can open my eyes and I'm just stuck here like this. And I try to move. You're literally stuck. And I would have to literally wiggle a finger. Wiggle a finger. To wake up. And then whenever I get it going like this, I would basically jump. Try to jump my body up. And that would be the only way I would be able to get out of it. And I would be terrified. to get comfortable again.
When was the last time this happened?
Before I moved out of my parents' house.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Like 5 years.
So your parents' house, the place that like might be haunted, but we don't talk about it.
I've never experienced anything other than sleep paralysis.
Never experienced anything, but her body was paralyzed for an extended amount of time.
Maybe that was the experience. Anyways, so the science side first. Sleep paralysis is basically when your brain wakes up before your body does. When you're in REM sleep, that's the dream stage. Your body is Your body is paralyzed so you don't act out your dreams. But sometimes your brain wakes up while your body is still frozen. So you can see, hear, and think, but you cannot move or talk. And it usually comes with this really heavy, suffocating feeling, like something is pinning you down. It happens most when people are sleep deprived, stressed, or have an irregular sleep schedule. Why is this not happening to me right now?
You better knock on some wood right the fuck now. Literally, the entire futon, bro, is wood.
I knock on my head.
I'm like, this is wood. This is wood.
No, but I'm saying,
this is wood.
I'm saying if this is what science says that this is, then it would be happening to me.
She wants it to happen.
I don't want it to
She's
happen.
asking for
I'm
it.
saying I am stressed, sleep deprived, and do not have a good sleep schedule. So if this is what science says this is,
She's asking for it.
I don't want it. Anyways. And when it happens to people without another sleep disorder, it's called isolated sleep paralysis. Now, here's the terrifying part. About 75% of episodes come with hallucinations. And 90% of those are fear-based. So not only can you not move, but your brain basically serves you your worst nightmare on top of it. So that would explain why you're seeing the Hat Man.
But I'm not seeing him. I'm seeing his shadow. It's different. Is that better?
No, wait.
I don't think so.
The most common things people experience are shadowy figures in the room, pressure on their chest, or the feeling that someone's creeping closer, and your brain believes it. It blurs the line between sleep and reality.
So straight up, like, okay, I'm laying in bed, I'm turned this way, my door is over here, and I feel someone at the door, and I see the shadow of the hat on the wall in front of me.
I think that I would actually shit a brick. You know how I said that in the last episode? I would shit an entire brick out of my asshole if I was laying in bed.
Just closed my eyes again. I said, if I can't see it, it's not there.
You're better than me because I would have forced myself to get up just to not go back to sleep and deal with that.
No, I went back to sleep because fuck that. You know where they can't find me? In my dreams.
They show up when you're dreaming.
And they did show back up multiple times that night. But I refuse to miss out on my sleep, okay? I'm going back to sleep.
This girl said, I have work in the morning.
No, actually, I don't have time for this. I don't.
So, there are different sleep paralysis demon types. Okay? Science says they're hallucinations, but a lot of cultures, and honestly, people on the internet call them demons. Here are the main ones that people see are the intruder, a shadow figure standing in the corner or approaching your bed, menacing energy. The incubus, a classic pressure on the chest like something is sitting on you. I've experienced that one.
That one, I would die. Like, it's one thing to see a shadow. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes again because it's just my brain fucking with me. If I have something on my body, like physically feeling that, oh, hell.
It deadass feels like something is either sitting on you or holding you, like pushing on your chest.
No.
Like, it's like literally when they say the suffocating feeling of not being able to breathe, that's exactly what it is. It feels like something is just pressing on your chest.
What if I just go back to sleep?
You're really uncomfortable.
What if I just ignore it?
You're really uncomfortable. Then this one is one that I heard about from my mom when I was in high school. The witch, or also called the old hag.
Oh, I've heard about that one.
A crone-like being sitting on your chest or hovering nearby. Super common in folklore. And then out-of-body figures or doppelgangers. These are less common, but people say they see themselves floating above their body.
I've not heard that.
Kind of like maybe lucid dreaming in a way.
Yeah, but it's not It's like the opposite of lucid because you're seeing yourself outside of your body. You're not the one outside of your own body. Interesting.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Now, I did find some Reddit story. Of course. There's so many.
Yo, do y'all hear those ambulances? What did I tell you? I was literally talking about it when we were at this burger spot. Like, downtown was crazy. People were driving like idiots. And that's what happens when you start drinking at 7 a.m.
Y'all are wild for that. Drink some water. Relax. Enjoy your night.
We're going to hear a lot of ambulances throughout this entire recording. So sorry, y'all. If you hear them, that's your wake-up call.
That's your sleep paralysis demon. Ignore it.
Close your eyes and go back to sleep. Tune back in to the podcast.
Oh my God. So this is the Reddit that I found is r/creepy. And this was posted 11 years ago. So these are pretty old, but I saved the ones that were teen. So Smock707 said, I opened my eyes in my bed and looked straight into the eyes of an extremely pale-skinned guy who was hovering 2 feet above me, parallel to my body.
I'm a vampire, Bella.
What the fuck?
What is it? Say what I am. Say what I am. I'm a vampire. She's like, too bad we got none of that. It's on this. Only the GoPro audio. And we know that picked up not a goddamn thing. Hopefully I projected that loud enough for you to hear.
What's that voice?
I don't know. I don't know how. None of the mic is picking this up, so I can be as weird as I want.
And nobody can say shit.
Turn your light up.
I didn't turn it on.
You did. What were we talking about?
Vampires.
I'm a vampire.
I'm a vampire, Bella.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, but also, was that not what he was doing? It was a pale man standing in the corner of the room, watching her sleep.
And this is a pale man hovering 2 feet above her. She like this, he like this.
That's hot.
No, it's not. So there was this pale-skinned guy who was hovering 2 feet above me, parallel to my body. Deadpan face, black eyes.
Not hot. I revoke everything I just said.
Suddenly, he smiled. But the smile kept getting wider until it was literally to his ears.
Giving Cheshire Cat energy.
Ew. 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 Then he put his hands on my chest in a CPR-like fashion.
Oh.
This guy had to add, he put his hands on my chest in parentheses. I'm a guy, not a sexual thing. In a CPR-like fashion. And pushed his way through my chest, crushing everything along the way. Woke up swinging and gasping. That was awful.
Okay. Put his hands on his chest and crushed everything along the way. So all the air? Or his chest was actually crushed?
I feel like he felt like his chest was being crushed. Hot,
I'm
right?
so judgmental with the way these people write. And I'm like, I am not better. I am no better.
Next story is from Best Spy. Period. My sleep paralysis story is way too long to be written in a comment, but it was damn horrifying. Oh, what the hell? When I was 11, I was sitting on the couch watching TV, and I heard a scream from my mom's room. As soon as I got up there, I was somehow back in the living room, but I was stuck lying down. I saw this face with no mouth and blood all over its eyes hanging above me.
Did you say no mouth?
No mouth and blood all over its eyes hanging above her. She was 11. How can your brain even come up with that at 11? Anyways, that's what I'm saying.
What horror movie did you watch the night before, babes?
Girl. I woke up again on the couch. I wasn't really awake. I heard a terrifying growl come from my brother's room. Too scared to move, I sat there and heard the growls get closer and angrier. Then a bear-like creature with no head rammed me.
Hello? Rammed you?
I woke up a third time. I could move, so I thought I was awake, but I wasn't. I rushed to my mom's room to tell her about my night terrors. When I got there, she just started blankly staring at me. Terrified, I tried to back up, but I couldn't. Her head started melting, and I screamed.
I hate that.
Finally, I woke up drenched in sweat on the couch, too scared to fall asleep.
That's you.
Yeah. But that's like night terror after night terror after night terror.
Well, yeah, it's like every time you think you wake up and it's just another version of the same fucking nightmare.
And also, that would be so trippy. I feel like even in a dream to like walk into one room and then end up back in the room that you walked out of. Like you did a loop. That would trip me out.
Understatement of the
whole
century.
thing would trip me out.
Yeah.
Bear-like creature?
That rammed you off the couch or just like into the wall? I'm confused.
Yeah.
But then
way.
your mom's head starts melting. Like you go to her. You go to her for
support,
safety and support and like comfort.
I'm melting. Literally. She's just.
Do you think it was like, okay, what kind of melt was it? Was it like a split in the middle, melt down the sides?
Girl,
Or was it like an implosion melt where it's just going down inside?
Oh, why did you go there?
I thought you said you loved my brain.
I do love your brain, but sometimes it scares me, and this is one of those moments.
Sorry.
An implosion melt?
My bad. I'll be over here.
Her mom's head just combusts.
Carry on. My bad.
I feel like it would be more like a candle melting in my head. That's what I imagine. But like rapidly.
Okay. Cool. Maybe we'll get an answer. If you're out there,
Hopefully it's not in your dreams tonight.
God. I'm calling on Jesus tonight.
No, leave me here to sleep. I really love this okay.
If you know what we're talking about, we love you. If you don't, go back to episode 1 and watch from the beginning. Stop being a weirdo.
Is that episode 1?
No, I'm saying go start from the beginning of our lore so you can keep up with the inside jokes, because why wouldn't you?
Anyways. Next story is from Google Boots.
Google Boots.
Google Boots.
Love that. I actually love that.
It's only happened to me maybe 10 times in my life, but I never hallucinated until the latest time. My bedroom shares 2 walls with the next apartment over. I wake up and can't move. I know it's sleep paralysis. I hear someone walking in their room next door. I hear the footsteps move close to my bed. I know I'm alone in my apartment. The steps stop next to my bed. I feel my bed compress and creak as someone sits down next to me. I flip the fuck out while still completely immobile. It finally wears off as I spring up gasping, my heart racing. I swing at the spot they were sitting. Silence. I'm alone, as I knew, in a full-blown panic. The man next door sneezes. She's panicking. It's silence. There's nothing going on. And then the man next door sneezes and it scares the shit out of her.
First of all, how fucking loud is that sneeze?
I mean, if your walls are paper thin like at my house, you could fucking hear
because
it.
you be hearing everything.
Yeah.
And she be hearing everything too.
Yeah. Everything. So if it's paper thin, then...
Nasty.
Don't air my business out. Anyways, we're going to disregard that.
Cut that.
I don't care.
She's not cutting it.
I know she's not. She's shaking her head. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm leaving that in there. Are we beefing right now?
Are we? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought this was funny and silly. I thought I was being fun. I'm sorry.
No, you're being fun, but I felt like we just side-eyed each other. But no, that would actually freak me the fuck out, because it's like somebody you can see, like, you've seen this in movies and shit too, where the bed is being squished in, like somebody's taking a seat, but you can't see anybody.
Dude, okay. I know someone, and I don't remember who it is, but I remember hearing this story from someone in my life at some point. I know. It's really good material. But so they used to live in Germany, and Basically, they were sleeping. Their husband left during like the early morning to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And she heard boots coming back up the stairs. So she was like, oh, did he forget something? But she couldn't turn over. So she was like laying in bed facing away from the door. She couldn't turn over. And she feels someone sit on the bed and she feels this like dark energy. And she knows like, this is not my husband. And eventually hears the boots leave. And after she hears them go away is when she could move again.
No, thank you.
Right.
Actually, because I've seen like some spirits, like the old hag, for example, like if they're coming to visit you, they cause your sleep paralysis, like feed off your fear and then dope. That's actually really fucking freaky.
Yeah. Well, and I know there's so many places in Germany that are haunted as fuck, which is like, seems like still an understatement.
Yeah.
Because of all the trauma and terrible things that happened just everywhere in that country.
Mm-hmm.
I was born there and like I know my family experienced a lot of shit there that they don't want me to talk about. So I'm not going to.
Talk about it.
Because it's none of y'all's business. But you know, maybe one day they'll write it in and we're going to pretend like we don't know who they are.
We would love that.
Submit your anonymous stories too.
Yeah. Actually, we would love to read y'all stories. If you have anything that's interesting, put it in there. Who knows? It might be in the next episode.
Yeah, my mom don't like airing our business out. She don't want anyone to think that she's crazy.
We won't say it's you, girl.
Although that story I did tell just now was not my mom. To confirm that for everyone.
Next one. This is from second_prize.
Second prize, girl. You the first prize. Don't be putting yourself in second place.
You heard what she said. Get it right. This reminds me of the first time I actually ever had this experience. It was probably weirder than the one I've just described. I had stayed at my friend's house after a music festival and was feeling entirely drained. So I went up to sleep straight away. I wake up in the middle of the night and there's this tall, dark shadow standing in the corner with a knife in its hand.
Huh?
I would not think that was a shadow. I would think that was a real person and I would be shitting myself.
There's a murderer in my house.
That's scarier than a damn demon.
I'm calling the police.
911! 911!
Like, hey, I'm literally staring at a murderer right now. There's a knife in his hand and I'm scared for my life.
And he's just still standing there while you're calling 911.
Oh, it's going to be about an hour before they get here? Okay, great.
Imagine they don't even answer the damn phone. Ruh-roh. Anyways.
Trauma.
I can't move at all, and it starts to slowly walk towards me. I wake up just as it got to my bed. The worst part is, though as I was telling my mate about it the next morning, he had a terrified look on his face because he had the same exact dream.
Who?
The person he lived with.
Who?
I think. His mate, his friend.
His mate. Okay.
His friend.
I heard maid, and I'm like, why were you talking about the maid?
Probably from England.
Why were you talking to your maid about your weird dream? Like, you're scaring her. She was like, oh, yeah, me too.
I'm going to quit. Yeah. That would actually, imagine. What would that mean? Imagine they go somewhere like freaky haunted that they shouldn't have been in and then they both start having the same dreams the next day. I'm making up a whole scenario in my head.
Well, but they said they were at a festival, no?
Yeah. Stayed at their friend's house after a music festival.
Okay. Speaking of music festivals, can we just quickly talk about the fact that the Travis Scott concert was what is it called?
A seance?
Something like that. I'm like, all I'm saying is at a music festival, it wouldn't surprise me if someone did some weird shit and sent some negative energy to someone. Did y'all stand in someone's way? Were y'all those tall people that were blocking that one short girl and that short girl happened to be a witch and cursed y'all? I don't know. Kind of makes sense to me.
Maybe just a little.
Be nicer.
Yeah, don't fuck around and find out.
Your neighbor. Love those around you at the festival. Don't be an asshole.
Because you will find out.
Spatial awareness is key. Anyways,
it is.
I just went on a side quest for a second. Anyways, continue. I said anyways like 17 times.
Take a shot every time she says anyways. Take a shot of Rumple every time. Take a shot of mint liqueur every time.
Rumble, sponsor us.
Please. We love you. Please. Okay. Laura's like, I actually have to cut all of that out, you bitches.
She's like, maybe.
Maybe just a little bit. We'll just bleep the name.
No, I think we could say it.
We could say it. But they're not sponsoring us right now. That's just a hope and dream of ours.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Last story. This is from Houndishbeck.
Sounds German.
I wouldn't know. Home alone. Wake up, lying on my back. Could hear someone slowly coming upstairs. Tried to move. Couldn't. Heartbeat faster as my footsteps came to my door. My ears started ringing furiously. I heard a lot of horrible howling and screaming. My door opened to blackness. Then I suddenly see a face to the right in the corner of my eye. It smiles from ear to ear, and I could feel my neck twist. I turn to face the intruder, and I feel myself smiling back the same horrible ear-to-ear grin.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
Absolutely the fuck not. I wake up relieved until I see the once closed door is now wide open. I never go to sleep with the door open.
Like the bedroom door?
Mm-hmm.
You don't sleep with the bedroom door open?
I used to never sleep with my bedroom door open.
I've always slept with my bedroom door open. And I've actually heard that that's terrible because, like, if there's ever, like, a random house fire,
yeah,
like, you're supposed to sleep with the door closed. But for some reason, the door closed freaks me out because it's, like, closed off.
I'm stuck in here.
Yeah, it's, like, closed off energy or whatever.
Until I lived alone, I've never slept with the door open. I've always slept with it closed.
I mean, when I had roommates, I would sleep with it closed.
Yeah, but now I don't because my cats won't let me.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the other thing is
Laura knows.
my dog likes to, she'll start in bed with me and then she'll go out to the living room in the middle of the night and then she'll come back in the morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not an option anymore, but
if I could kick the cats out of my room, sometimes I would because I always wake up with Pinto on my neck.
That's really beautiful.
He'll probably do that tomorrow because it's the one day I get to sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Fucker. Love him though. He's so cute.
That is the cutest.
Insert a photo of Pinto.
You better send her a photo of Pinto.
I will. Is he freaking adorable? Anyways.
Adorable.
But he likes to sleep on my neck and it pisses me off.
That's valid. He's a very cuddly boy.
This is a side story right here, but I woke up the other day. Pinto would not get off of my neck and I kept just like picking him up and moving him like I was getting pissed off. And then I finally wake up and I'm turned to the side, right? And I open my eyes and he's right here. He's right here. There's a whole squishmallow right there that he's laid up on. He's laying like a human on his side, facing me. And I'm like, oh, good morning.
He's like, if I can't sleep on you, I'm at least going to look at you.
He's the cutest little cuddly boy. But yeah, that would freak me out. The them smiling ear to ear, and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm smiling ear to ear. She's going to clip that as a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible. But yeah. So, I do want to share my own story. I only had one. I mean, I've had a few times where it's creepy.
Yeah.
But I only had one time where it was like freaky to the point that I'm going to my mom. Like, Mom, what is happening? I was in high school when this happened. I was having sleep paralysis. This was whenever I was having it very often. And like I said, every time that I had it, it wouldn't be like freaky each time. I would just wake up. I would just wake up most of the time and be like, okay, I'm having sleep paralysis. Like, give me a minute. I'll be able to move. This time when I woke up, it was like just a really, like, you can't really describe it, just a really creepy feeling. I couldn't see anything, but I felt like something was in the room with me, like sitting on top of me because I couldn't breathe. I've had like shortness of breath. It felt like I was fighting for a gasp of air.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't see anything. Like I wasn't having like the shadow figures or the hallucinations that come with it. And it probably took me 5 minutes to get up from that one. And I went to my mom, and at that point I was like, okay, I'm done with this. Like this is happening so often, and this time it was freaky. Like it hasn't been freaky until now.
Yeah.
So I go to my mom and I'm telling her what happens, and she's like, that's the old hag. I said, huh? She said, it's the old hag. And she said, here's a Bible, put it up under your bed. I did that and it didn't happen again.
That's wild. That's actually wild.
And I'm not Christian. I don't say it like I'm not. But I did that shit and it never happened again. I had sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
But never freaky.
That's crazy. I've had it's weird because I don't know if I would classify it as like sleep paralysis, but I've had like really freaky dreams where it feels like someone's in the room with me. But I wake up knowing that I was asleep. It's never that I feel like I was awake when it happened. But I always followed that shit up with the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
And I would pray my little heart out until I fell back asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember laying there when it was happening and being like, okay, whatever the fuck this is, get the fuck away from me. Like, I don't even know how to describe the feeling.
You know, I did have this one weird kind of sleep paralysis, and it's so silly because so at my house growing up, when we, settled here, because, military brat, we moved all over, but then we got this house out in the country. I had this huge window and no curtains, no blinds. It was just a big ass window and I could see outside. And so every time I would go to sleep, I would get scared because I would feel like someone was watching me inside my window. And I would have this dream, and it's so dumb because I don't know if my brain just scrubbed the trauma and turned it into something kind of silly, but it was a gnome. Like a literal garden gnome that would be outside. I would see it. I would close my eyes. I would open my eyes again. It would be closer. I would close my eyes. I would open them again. Closer.
That gnome was coming for your ass. They not nice.
And then eventually it would be in my room. And then I would get up. I would force myself to move and go out of my room. And I slept with my mother in her bed so many nights when we first moved into that house because it was freaky to me. I don't know what it was about that house. When we first moved in, I was so scared of everything.
And that never happened in any of the other houses you guys lived in?
Which is weird because it was a newly built house.
Was it built on gnome territory?
I'm screaming. Well, and that's why I say I don't know if it was something that my trauma response scrubbed it and turned it into a gnome. That's a silly little thing.
You were a kid.
Right.
But also gnomes have their own lore.
That's true.
So we might need to look into that.
Yeah, we could.
That gnome coming to get your ass. It's not funny.
It only happened a handful of times though, and I'm sure my mom blessed the house a few times because, we love Jesus.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure she probably blessed the house with some holy water and
cleansed it on up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got rid of that fuck ass gnome.
Right.
Go mom.
When it was if I wasn't in her bed sometimes, I would ask her to sleep with me in my bed. And I had this little twin size bed when we first moved in there, and she'd just be on the edge,
she was
making
probably
sure I was
sick of
okay. She loved it.
That was really,
she loves me. She's obsessed with me.
We know. Yeah, I'm trying to think because whenever it comes to the experiences I've been through, I didn't write these down. Whenever I talk about my stories, I wing it.
I mean, valid.
But that's really the only thing I can think of that was freaky. I still have that Bible, though.
Is it still under your bed?
No.
Oh. But it's in the room?
Mm-mm.
Where is it?
It's on, my bookshelf in the other room.
It's in the house.
I have it, but yeah, it hasn't happened. I I don't know why my mama immediately, I tell her, she says, it's the old hag.
It seems like she's been visited before.
She told me she's had the same feeling of like having your chest compressed on.
I hate that.
And science says that this is science, but why if you're waking up during REM sleep and you can't move, okay? Because it makes sense. It makes sense how they came to this conclusion, because if you're not frozen when you're sleeping, you will act out your dreams. You could hurt yourself.
Well, but like, okay, so you've talked about certain sleep paralysis entities, but the Hat Man, you didn't touch on him.
He was not in my research.
So from what I know of the Hat Man, he more specifically comes when you consume Benadryl. And so, like, if you take a higher dose of Benadryl, which, like, don't do it. Don't fucking overdose on Benadryl because you can. But there was, like, a trend for a while on TikTok or whatever that was like, you know, take a bunch of Benadryl and you'll get visited. It's like, you know, that's Benadryl's mascot.
That makes me not want to. That makes me not want to take a Benadryl before bed, like, ever again.
Well, but it's like if you take one, you're fine.
Whoever takes more than one.
People that are wanting to get visited by the Hat Man, don't do it.
Please don't. But if you do, tell us about it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But if you're dumb enough to
don't
do it, tell
do
us about
it. If you've already had an experience, let us know.
But don't make a new one.
Don't do it, though. Thanks.
But it's like, why not? Try it.
No, because we're not going to be responsible for motherfuckers ending up in the hospital.
Hey, disclaimer, we are not responsible for what you do.
Don't do it.
You're grown. You make your own decisions. And she's going to beat your ass.
Do it. Y'all pissing me off.
The side.
Y'all trying to egg these people on. Don't do it. I didn't even have to do it, and I got visited by his shadow, okay?
Now, there are a few different folklore, like, names for these things. So, like, I did want to go over those a little bit just because it's interesting to see how it's represented. So, in Newfoundland, it's called the Old Hag.
Newfoundland?
Newfoundland? Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
That's the caucasity in me.
Yikes.
Hey, I need that sound added in. You know what I'm talking about? No?
She'll find it. That's like, you're going to have to find it and send it to her.
Yeah,
because it's hard to find a sound effect. Yee.
Hey. In Japan, I'm going to butcher this.
I can't wait.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Don't be mad, okay? I know I'm horrible. In Japan, it's called kanashibari.
Okay, I feel like you kind of did that.
It's probably because my friends were making me learn freaking Korean. I'm like, okay, how do they...
Korean and Japanese are extremely
completely different.
Yep.
But,
you're getting canceled.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, the language, like, the way they enunciate is
super different, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. We're not getting into that.
Cut that.
Please, God, cancel. Don't cancel her. We need her.
In parts of the Middle East, they believed it's called by jinn. Jinn. Okay. Not the liquor.
Right. Important.
And a lot of paranormal communities still believe it's proof of spirits and demons visiting us at night. Because they do say a lot of spirits can visit you in your sleep. You know, like it's if you have a dream that you have a family member that has passed that talks to you, you know, like that's them visiting you.
Right.
Same thing for a ghost or a demon. So how you said when you go to sleep, they can't bother you. They can.
Not if I just turn my brain off harder.
Turn her brain off harder?
I'm not a big dreamer when I sleep.
Me neither, actually.
And so, like, when I'm actually asleep, there's nothing there.
I feel like, because I can't remember the last time I had a dream. I feel like we dream, but we don't remember it because we're not in deep enough REM sleep.
No, it's because I constantly am waking up as I sleep. Like, I can't actually just sleep the entire... Oh, my God. Can't just sleep the entire night through. Like, I'm constantly waking up and adjusting. I'm like a tosser and a turner and all that. So it's easy for me to fall back asleep, but it's because I have a lot of practice.
Yeah.
So if I wake up and I can't move, I'm just close my eyes and turn it off again.
Damn. See, I'm a tosser and a turner until I fall asleep. Once I fall asleep, I'm out. And
I've been wearing my Apple Watch to bed to like track my sleep patterns, and it's like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's tragic. I'm like, oh, I might need to get that looked at.
I actually feel so bad for you.
I mean, I'm great. I'm living. I have a strict caffeine schedule, and I am good to go. We in it.
Talking about in it.
And if you're trying to sleep, I'm trying to sleep. Just trying to sleep.
Sleepy bedtime.
I could sleep whenever.
You know what just went through my head?
What?
Milky.
Bedtime Milky.
Milky before bedtime. Bedtime Milky.
Why?
Go watch the lore. That was in episode 3. So,
the fact that you remember the episode is actually wild.
I love our episodes.
I do watch them regularly.
I watch our episodes when they drop.
Absolutely.
You should.
Be like us. Watch our shit.
You want to watch our videos. You want to watch our videos. So what do you think?
That'll be a great clip for later. That's what I think.
The clips that I'm going to watch before I post them on Instagram, I'm going to love them. So, what do you think? Is sleep paralysis just a brain hiccup? Or are we actually being visited by something we can't explain? What's your opinion?
Probably both. I feel like it
yeah.
situationally depends.
I definitely agree with that too, because of all the experiences I've had where I wake up and nothing creepy is happening. I'm just like, okay, I'm having sleep paralysis. But that one time, I was like, this is not normal. It's unusual. Because why do we go to our... Because I know they say...
Unusual to be... It's unusual to be visited by a demon.
Okay. You can't sing too much of a song. We'll get sued.
Right.
Okay. You're fine.
I had to change it up, you know? Why are you holding your breath? Is there something on your chest? Crushing
The
you?
demon.
Crushing you?
I'm just trying to figure out why. Okay, because 75% of sleep paralysis episodes involve hallucinations. If that's the case, the amount of times that I've had sleep paralysis, I should have had more hallucinations.
Right, but you might be the 25% of people.
But why are 90% of hallucinations during sleep paralysis fear-based?
You ain't scared of anything. She a bad bitch. And now she's doing more research in the moment.
I have to know right now.
This is a live researching session for everyone to enjoy. You hear that ASMR tappity tap? Nobody hears it. It's just silent.
Okay, so I looked up, why aren't the hallucinations always scary? It says it's because the brain is caught between wakefulness and dreaming, leading it to misinterpret sensory and bodily signals as threats. This can trigger the brain to create a sense of a menacing presence, pressure on the chest, or a feeling of floating, all of which are amplified by the inability to move and a heightened sense of fear.
Well, but also if you think about it, when you're in like a deeper REM sleep, like your breathing pattern is different.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know, like I can tell when my partner is asleep because he's breathing completely differently versus when he's like trying to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because your breathing, I feel like, gets more shallow.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're half awake and your breathing is still in that shallow pattern, it could feel like you're suffocating. Does that make sense?
It does. I'm
Look
following.
at me. I'm being smart and shit.
I said I love her brain.
I'm a beautiful genius.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's both. In my personal opinion, it's both.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely agree because there's definitely entities that will come around to visit in the nighttime.
Literally. But yeah, if you've ever had a sleep paralysis story, we would love to hear it. I would love to be able to read it on another one if you guys ever want another one of these. And I just want to know what y'all got going on. Truly.
Actually, yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Here's my happier hours. Sorry to quick pivot. I'm so excited for y'all to start sending in stories.
Yes.
So that I can read y'all's perspectives on these things and like your experiences with all the things we've talked about. And I would love to yap about it on screen back to y'all.
Yeah. That would be really fun. And I won't have to fight to find fucking Reddits.
I mean, we might have to fight a little bit,
Yeah.
but like,
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She gets it.
You get it?
You get it. But yeah. Do you have anything else for our happy hour?
I'm happy for this crock pot meal. It smells delicious, and I really hope that it's going to be delicious because it was a new recipe.
It's going to be delicious. I don't know why she keeps saying that. She's pissing me off.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's mid.
It smells too good. She got the whole house smelling good. She's talking about, and it might not be delicious.
Sometimes crock pot meals are a miss, though.
Yeah.
It might smell amazing, and it's still like, that was food. And lucky for me, I get to eat it for the rest of the week, so it better be busted.
Manifestation, it will be.
What's your happier hours? What you got?
My happier hours is that I'm about to go fuck up more of that bread in there. Because there's still bread in there, and I want it.
We do record in bulk. It is not a week old. No. Just so y'all know.
No, it is a week old.
That would be concerning. That would be very concerning.
Yeah, I think my real happier hour is I'm so ready to go lay down in my bed.
That's so valid. So you're not going out tonight?
I don't think that they're going to be able to talk me into it. Because you're telling me it's what? What time is it?
8:30.
So you're telling me I got to drive 30 minutes home, get ready, and then go out? I know my makeup's done. My hair's probably done. But an outfit, that takes me an hour and a half in itself.
And then it's not even your side of town.
I got to drive 30 minutes over there.
Yeah, that's tough. Glad that's not my problem. I'll be going to my rinky-dink hometown bar like I always do.
Oh, you doing that today?
I mean, maybe. Y'all trying to go?
Brenna, please don't cuss me out.
No, it's fine.
I'm already dressed for this. Love you.
Love you. All right, y'all.
I think we have to call it. We're just kind of yapping and chatting. If you guys ever... Should we do a Patreon?
It might be too early for a Patreon. We'll do one eventually. First, we need you guys to like, subscribe,
right here,
comment, hit that follow button,
check out them socials,
email us your stories at the ZomBabesPodcast@gmail.com.
Please.
What other things do I need to say?
Share,
post us on socials, repost our shit, make us famous. No. These are commands.
She's so aggressive right now.
Sorry.
She'll stomp on you if you don't listen.
And you'll like it.
T. Anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you next time.
Bye.